What's up, guys? Welcome to a new video. My name is Joop from the Clips, aka Macaroni with the Cheese. Every day I try to make some videos about the market, financial market, crypto, stocks, and today I got a brand new video for you guys. This video goes about two subjects. It's the 80-year economic cycle. I will share a video with you guys for someone who's basically explaining what we got ahead of us. And it's very bullish to get right straight to it. So be prepared. And it also is in comparison with the presidential cycle, election cycle. And those are the two things that I want to share with you guys in the video. And I'll start with you guys with a video of the man Jason Pacino and Alessio Rastani. Had an interview with this guy, and he basically telling us that we got a nice period coming ahead of us. Because most of the people think that we are in a bear market, or at least we're going down. The S&P 500 is going down, stock market is going down. So most of the people are basically waiting and stay patient on the side to buy more stocks when the prices get low. But this particular person, Jason, is telling us like, yo, this seems like it is the cycle as it always been, the 18.6 cycle. He's trying to explain that we basically in the last leg upwards in the cycle. So instead of explaining it, I have this person who will explain it for you guys. So be patient and check the video. Here we go.
And his prediction for the markets in the next several months, and also the real estate market as well. Okay, let's get back to it. Jason, thank you very much again for joining me in this video. I'm really looking forward to it, talking about the stock markets. I mean, I've maintained a bullish view on the stock markets since the beginning of the year. What are your views overall on the stock markets before we look at your charts?
I would say I was a little bit more shaken with the October 2022 low, so that September-October period, because I saw the low come in June of 2022. And I was just looking at that as being what I'm calling like a transitional period, a period where the market is transitioning from a bear to a bull. Yes. And when I saw that low come in, I thought, all right, if this thing doesn't bounce back quick, we're going to see lower prices. But fortunately, we had October 13th, hit that low, market came back. This year I've remained bullish the entire time.
Yeah. But okay, let's go on to your charts.
All right, let's have a look at the first chart. And I think that's probably a good segue. So this is just going right back into December. We see this low in December. It was a higher low from that October bottom. And then we got another higher low in March. And then prior to that, this was the June low that I was looking at. And then I saw September and October come in just slightly lower. But fortunately, it bounced back nice and quick. Now, I guess I bring that up looking at this overall picture. What got me extremely bullish was how cyclical this exact movement has happened exactly 20 years ago and exactly 60 years ago as well. So maybe you've seen this, maybe you haven't. It's really interesting that the market has bottomed. I had the numbers there. It was about 50% of the time for these bear market bottoms, it bottoms in October. Did you know that?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I think it's called the Halloween effect. That's an excellent point, Jason. Something I mentioned before in my video is called the Halloween effect, when usually between the period of October to December, there's a very bullish period.
So what he's basically saying is that in October, there's always a reversal of the market. And that's basically what you have been seeing last year in October. So that's basically what happened. We had bottom out in October last year, and this guy's basically saying, yo, I do think that is, most of people think this we're going down. But he's saying, yo, there's no position, there's not to go down. We have Corona back in 2020. We had the 22 lows. So the only way is up now. And that's what he's basically saying. So I have another part I want to share with you guys.
Sit when it comes to this current cycle. And maybe we do turn out to be something like 2003 into 2007. I honestly think this time around we are going to break the 2022 top further than what happened last time. But we are in store for a very, very big collapse after this peak. And we're looking at the peak somewhere around 2026. I think I've heard you say something similar before, Alessio.
2026, 2025, 2026 potentially.
And we're looking at something like that. And I think we're going to break it by some measure now. We're going to break this top here at 2022, just with how fast we've been moving out of this low. That leads us to the biggest cycle in the world, the real estate and economic cycle. This is a complete video on its own, but just to give you some context here, we're coming out of this mid-cycle slowdown. This mid-cycle was 2020, sorry. Yep. And we're leading up into this final stage.
So what he's saying is, 2020, we all really lived that. 2020 was the breakdown with the whole COVID. That's behind of us. 2020 lows last year, October, that's behind of us. So we're in the last rally in front of us. And it could last until 2025. 2025, 2026. So that's what the basically guys been saying. I have to do my due diligence on this because I'm neutral in this position. I want you guys to also do your own due diligence. It's not financial advice, but I was pretty shocked to know that there could be a last rally. So I try to adjust some settings, some stocks, and it was very interesting to see this from another perspective.
More volatile prices tend to shoot up much quicker, and then we have pretty significant pullbacks, and then we get into this winner's curse stage at the end of the cycle. Typically like an altcoin market where retail gets in and they just expect to be always making profits. And then that leads to this very, very big collapse where we will get a very decent recession or potentially depression. Which lasts, which lasts longer than what we saw in the mid-cycle. We saw a very brief, shallow recession in 2020, and technically we saw something in 2022. The midpoint was 2020, and we're going to have this next 7 years, somewhere into that 2026. The market, all of the indicators are leading towards this across the economy, the banking sector, the stock markets, and most importantly, the land market, the real estate market. And this is going to catch a lot of people out for this major collapse that could last into 2030, from about 2026 into about 2030.
So it seems from that last chart you showed that we are potentially at the start of a much bigger, longer-term bull market, could last a few years. So you're thinking could last until 2025, 2026, potentially?
Somewhere around there. And it's going to be slightly different across, say, the stock markets, the real estate, and those sort of things. They're all going to peak at similar-ish times, but across several months. But for the average person, they're expecting it to be everything on the same day. It's not going to play out like that. That's too simple. But it's got a few more years. But when we look at where it started from, 2009, 2011 for this cycle, we've been up for a long time. We've just got this last little section to go. Everyone jumps in because we got over all the problems of 2022 and 2020 and all of the problems. Everyone thinks there's nothing left to crash us. And that's what, the mindset, you went through a lot of that. You went through a lot of that with yours.
Yeah, there's nothing in front of us. So this could be the last peak, man. So I'm very glad to find this video. I'm very glad to do my research on it. So as you can see, that's pretty much the situation. Is it going up or is it going down? So what these guys are telling is that it's gonna have a last peak until the S&P reaches 5,000, 6,000. And that's the same video that I shared with you guys about gold. That could peak to higher levels, 3,000 per oz. This, it's very interesting. So this also the video, the same image that he was talking about, the last leg upwards, and then we're gonna enter recession in 2006, 2025, 2026. So 2025, 2026 could be a recession. It's also the same period where he also already told that retail investors were coming in. So, but it's also in line with this, the presidential election cycle. So we basically here, I will make it bigger for you guys. So we're basically here, the last leg, Q4 of 2023. And we're currently here. And this was the last low, weak spot in October 22. So we had a major run, and we're now here in Q3. September is a low market, it's a low volume month. So this is the last run, and then we can see it. So I do change my position on this, and I'm in the neutral camp of this, but I would like to share some new info with you guys, so you could do your own due diligence and construct your position right. So guys, I hope you like this video. It's a short one. It's in the weekend, but I tried to share some knowledge with you guys. So if you like these videos, don't hesitate to drop a subscribe, hit the subscribe button, because I do need some more subscribers on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to make some videos every weekend, but I'm heavy with studying right now and do some other things. So I'm very glad if you would like to hit the subscribe button, and I will make sure to bring you some more videos, how to create financial, how to operate in the financial market, and to be financial free, debt free, and financial independent. But that's basically the main goal that I try to accomplish with these videos, and I try to share some knowledge with you guys. So with that being said, hope you like this video. Hit the subscribe button. Also check my Twitter account, joopvdclips, and I will see you guys in the next video. With that being said, have a nice weekend. Bang bang. Peace.